Okay, my name's Emily Hicks and I'm the CEO of FREDsense Technologies. And what FREDsense Technologies does is we design sensors for contaminants in wastewater. So we genetically engineer bacteria to be able to detect a variety of contaminants and give us an electrical signal which we can then transmit anywhere. And so I got interested in entrepreneurship back in my undergraduate degree. And at the time I was leading a team of students for the International Genetically Engineered Machines competition, which is a big competition held each year at MIT. And as part of our entry that year in the competition, we were developing a sensor that could detect a variety of things in wastewater, specifically for the oil and gas industry. And we did extremely well in the competition. We won a whole bunch of awards. And when we came back from it, we realized that what we had some commercial potential to it. And so we started exploring the idea of developing the sensor that we had designed into some kind of business opportunity. And so one of the first things we did was we started competing in business plan and pitch competitions. And the Energy New Ventures was one of the ones that we came across. And we found out about it because one of our mentors, who was a professor in the Faculty of Business, found out about the competition and thought that it could be something that we would benefit from. And we really liked the idea of the competition because it seemed pretty targeted to what we were doing. So we were kind of coming up with something for the oil and gas and mining industries that was going to improve on the existing technology. We saw that as a big advantage over some of the more traditional student business plan pitch competitions that are more general, and we thought this might be a way to really get some feedback from industry on what we were doing and really get our idea in front of people that knew the industry and knew what they were doing. And so we did the Energy New Venture competition, and we were really fortunate to win the first year of it, which was really exciting for us. And that was a big deal because we were really just starting from the ground up. We had no lab, no patents, no one working for us. We really didn't have much. And so we were able to use that prize money from the competition to really get our lab started, file our first patents, that kind of thing. And we were able to make a whole bunch of industry contacts and people that thought what we were doing was really cool and wanted to provide some advice, or knew some people that we should talk to, or had some interesting opportunities for us, and that was really beneficial for us. And so in the year and a bit that's happened since the Energy New Ventures competition, we've made a lot of progress in the technology. So we have an off-campus lab now that's fully outfitted with all the equipment that we need. And we've been able to reach parts per billion detection levels of some heavy metals that are relevant to the mining industry, which has been pretty exciting. We filed some initial patents in Canada and the US on the technology. We've gotten some grants to bring on employees and interns that now work full-time for us. And recently we were ranked by a prominent mining innovation council as the top up-and-coming technology for use in water monitoring. And so that was pretty exciting. So if I think back on the experience that I've had starting my company, FREDsense Technologies, it's been a really fantastic opportunity for me. And when I started my undergrad, I used to think entrepreneurship was something like starting a Tim Hortons franchise or something. It was something where you wore a suit and did a lot of math and crunching numbers and that kind of thing. And I didn't really see it as something that was that interesting. But what I've really realized kind of going through this process is that it's so much more than that. And I've had some really tremendous opportunities through my work at FREDsense to travel, to meet really interesting people. And I think most importantly for me, to really see something that I developed actually be able to go out and make a difference.